Hello and welcome to the Scholar Progenium. Today we've got another exciting bolt action battle report for you guys. This week we're trying out the new version 3 shooting rules, and it's going to be the Partisans versus the US Army. First up, let's take a look at the partisan list, and straight off the bat, I just want to say, V3 platoons, it just feels like the partisans can be the army they are meant to be. Look at this force. It's 1,250 points and 21 dice. So I've got 3 platoons in total, a rifle platoon, a heavy weapons platoon, and an artillery platoon. And just to talk about it, I've got a mix of different heavy weapons and artillery pieces. The partisans have stolen these from museums and reactivated them. They've captured them from weapons depots. They've been given them in airdrops by Allied support. And so all in all, it just accumulates into light howitzers and medium machine guns, basically. And we'll go through in a bit more detail now. So of course, with those 3 platoons, I have 3 lieutenants. All of these are second lieutenants, and they're all inexperienced with no friends. Very risky in modern times. The rifle platoon consists of, or in terms of infantry rather, because I'll just talk about some of the units. In terms of infantry, we've got 2 squads of 10 veteran guerrilla fighters. One has 9 SMGs and a rifle. One has 8 SMGs, 2 rifles. Next up, we have 10 regular cavalry with cavalry carbines, which count as pistols for shooting and close combat, unless they dismount, then the normal rifles. Then in terms of the heavy weapons, we have 4, that's right, 4, a complete smorgasbord, from an Italian machine gun to a Vickers to an MG42, 4 medium machine gun teams. We then have 4 bazooka teams, 1's with the rifles, 3 in the heavy weapons platoon. And we have 2 cars and 2 trucks, no machine guns on any of that. And these are field cars, not utility cars. They have a capacity of 4, so I can put 2 bazookas in each. I'm looking forward to that. Then in terms of even heavier fire support, we have of course our 3rd platoon, the artillery platoon, and this is 3 light howitzers. So all in all, it's a really, really cool force, just what I sort of want to be doing with the partisans. So we'll see, well, they're facing off against the Americans. So if you like the historics and that kind of thing, you could pretend these guys are either, I guess, Germans who are wearing civilian clothing for a surprise attack in desperation at the end of the war, or potentially, you know, they could be French, I guess, and just being difficult. That could be it too. Okay, so with all that, let's see what the Americans have got today. Sam's Americans updated for version 3, and what have you got here, Sam? So 4 platoons?
Yep, 4 platoons. I've got a heavy platoon, rifle platoon, engineering platoon, and an armor platoon.
Nice. And how many dice?
18.
18. And 1250 on the nose?
1250 on the nose.
Very nice. Okay, so do you want to take us through in a bit more detail?
Okay, so I'll go through the heavy platoon on the left. So we've got Doughboy Lieutenant, inexperienced. We've got a machine gun team regular. Nice. 3 medium mortars with spotters.
Nice.
And 1 heavy mortar with a spotter.
Oh, nice. So a machine gun, 3 mediums, and a heavy. All with spotters, all regular. So, wow.
In the centre, we've got a rifle platoon. So we've got another Doughboy Lieutenant.
Inexperienced on his own.
Of course. And then we've got a regular bazooka team, and we've got 3 regular squads. 2 of them have got 1 BR in the squad, and 1 squad has 2 BRs and an SMG.
Okay. All regular?
All regular.
Okay.
And we've got a veteran squad, another Doughboy Lieutenant.
And this is engineering platoon?
Yep, engineering platoon. So the Doughboy Lieutenant, and then we've got 2 squads of 6-man vets with a flame running squad, so these are the engineer team.
And in a truck?
And a truck.
Nice, okay.
And then at the back we've got our armoured platoon, so got the Greyhound, he's the leader. So I played to 10 points to make him the commander. And then we've got the M16. I want to see if is it still good or not with the...
It's still got 12 dice, so it should be
exactly
the same because it's a heavy machine.
It's worth a test.
Nothing's changed for that. It should be possibly even slightly better. Okay, so that's the Americans. We've got the partisans already, so we'll take you to the board. You join us at the field of battle after deployment, but before we go into all of that, let's talk about the rules of the game. So if you haven't seen this series already, welcome to what we've called Bolt Action version 2.5, in which we use the rules that we have from version 2, slowly combining and upgrading them as Warlord release their intelligence briefings each week. So thus far, we are on edition Bolt Action 2.5.3, one might say, in that this is now with the new platoons, new machine gun rules, and all of the shooting rules. So this should be a really nice guesstimation for how version 3 works. Of course, we don't have HE rules, we don't have sniper rules, but we have, with the help of our loyal commenters and members, taken a little bit of feedback from the last couple of games, and we've updated our HE rules with a tiny little bit of speculation. So it's all just version 2, version 3 if we've got it replaced. But with the HE, what we're doing is we're adding the penetration value not only to the wound roll, the damage roll. So for example, a medium mortar would be +2 pen, making regulars wounded on a 2-up. But also we're taking the penetration value from HE weapons and pen weapons away from the cover value as well. So if you're down in hard cover with the version 3 shooting rules, if you haven't seen them, that would give you a cover save of 4 up +2 for down, 2 up, which seems like there's got to be a little bit of a way to crack through that, and HE would be the obvious way, and penetration value. So we're taking the pen away. If you got hit by a medium mortar in hard cover, you would in fact only get a 4 up save. If you were down, it would take that 2+ back out again. Just makes sense. That's the only speculation we're doing. Apart from that, everything is rules as written 2nd edition with the 3rd edition upgrades. Now, let's have a look at the armies. So I've got 11 dice on. Starting off on my left flank, I have 2 light howitzers and a medium machine gun just covering the bombed out village and the river valley. Next up we have another machine gun crew just looking into the village past this obscuring bombed out ruined hotel, and also along the riverbank and towards the bridge. We have another machine gun team, this time deployed all the way up 12 inches, and he's covering the river valley and the entrance to the village there and the bridge. Moving over to our right flank, we have our 3rd howitzer just looking down onto the wrecked filling station, and of course they can see over the rocky ravine and towards the bridge and village entrance as well, and along the river, and they are covered and defended by the final and 4th medium machine gun team. Then on a flanking maneuver over here, we have a truck with an officer in and a squad of 10 guerrilla fighters with 9 SMGs and a rifle. So that is the partisans. What are they facing off against? Well, on Sam's left flank, he's holding things down with a medium machine gun team on the road. Then in the burnt out filling station, he's got a couple of spotters on the roof for his mortars. We'll get to those in a second. They've got a really nice view of everything on the board apart from this truck, which is behind the the one bit of obscuring forest. Everything else is just 2 trees, soft cover. Moving up behind the walls of the filling station towards the bridge, we have a squad of regular GIs. And on the road, we have, on the bridge itself, overlooking the ravine and the garden of the burnt out hotel, we have another squad of GIs. And then look at this, absolutely beautiful. This is why we love 3rd edition platoons. He's got 4 mortars just in a lovely little support section in the some of the bombed out houses at the entrance to the village there, protected by a GI squad. And there's an MG knocking about here somewhere as well. Oh, the MG's over there. Yeah, it's just the four other mortars of the other heavy weapons teams. And you've got a little officer snuck away here as well, I see. A heavy mortar at the back. He's got a medium mortar there, medium mortar in this garden, and a medium mortar in the ruin here. And you've got 7 dice off or something like that? 8 dice off.
8 dice off.
8 off, 9 on, 17 dice. And I've got 11 on and 10 off. So we've got the dice in the bag. It's first wave and kill points. Let's get into it. Dice of the game is Partisans. They're going to fire this rickety old light howitzer over onto the GIs behind the fuel pumps at the filling station. Now Sam's electing to stay up. So let's try out these new shooting rules. Now it's just a 4-up to hit here because there's no half range messing around. I've not moved, I'm not pinned, I'm not inexperienced. Base 4-up. We get the hit. Now, with our guest, now it's killing, it's going to be probably 4 guys.
Yep.
And it's going to be killing on 2s. Just a light howitzer against 8s. So we get 4 kills. Now there's no specialists anymore. That's gone. So no need to re-roll any of that. Roll any of those 6s. And now this is where our guesstimation comes in. So you've got a cover save of 6 up now, because it would be hard cover 4 up, but then 2.
Yeah, saved 1.
Saved 1. Okay, so 3 dead. And that's going to be D3 pins, and then that's it. And we only get 2 pins there. Second dice of turn 1 is also Partisan. We're going to continue spraying fire down, hammering these GIs behind the filling station. 6 shots on 4s with the MG. It's going to be 3 hits, killing on 4s. That's 1 kill, and then you get a 4-up save this time because of hard cover. And we know that is legit. There's no guesstimation there, though. We know that's how it works.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah, he's fine.
Take another pin.
Takes a pin there. Partisans get a 3rd dice. This time we're going for the Vickers MMG. Wedged behind the wall here. They're spraying over at the GIs on the bridge. Sam doesn't want to keep taking casualties to his GIs, so he's going down with this squad. 6 shots on 4s. We get 2 hits. Killing on 4s.
Ooh, nice.
We get 2 kills, but you get 2 2-up cover saves.
See if it works.
Oh, he still loses 1. The Partisans have had the opening burst. Now it's time for the American Heavy Support platoon to return fire. He's starting off with the heavy mortar, lobbing a shot, using the spotter to call out the coordinates of the 2 remaining light howitzers. Needing a 6 on the light green howitzer. Oh, he gets it with the heavy mortar, and that's going to be all 3 guys hit there. That's going to be 2-ups to kill, and he gets all 3 of them. It's wiped out. Now, rules as written from the intelligence briefing, they would, of course, now get a 5-up cover save from the soft cover. However, this is bolt action 2.5.3, guys. So with our guesstimations, we've made that adjustment, so it's -3 because of the pen of the heavy mortar. That takes that cover save right away. So heavy mortar hits you in light cover, you just wiped out. Next up, we've got the medium mortar on the roof. He's going to take a shot at the other howitzer on the hill, needing a 6. Can he get 2 in a row here? Yes, he can! Oh my gosh. The American mortar crews, precise, accurate fire, lobs a shot into the next one on the hill. And it's going to be 3 more guys killing on 2s. I'm just regular here. Oh, he wipes the next squad out there.
Yeah, cover save.
It would be 5 up, pen +2, no cover save. It's another GI dice, and of course another mortar shot. This time he's lobbing one over and into the river valley here at this machine gun team. Can he get 3 lucky 6s in a row?
Come on.
I'm really scared now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, thankfully a 3. Oh, there are more numbers on that dice. Next dice is Partisan, and the truck full of guerrilla fighters advances up the left flank. Next dice is Partisans, and the guerrilla fighters advance out of their truck. They're going to hose into this MG team, who hit the deck and go down. So guys, we've got 1 rifle, first of all, on a 5. He misses. And we've got 3 SMGs in point blank range. They're hitting on 2s here. And we get 5 hits. And then we've got 6 more SMGs hitting on 4s. Don't care about over half range anymore. And that is what is a healthy burst. A healthy burst, can I say. Okay, so now we're killing on 4s.
Yep.
Oh, is that a...
Yeah, I think so.
And that's a lot.
Okay.
That's
a
a lot of saves, but you are down. So you do get a 5 up save in the open.
This is going to be ropey. Go on, lad.
I'm looking for 3,000. Yes! The MG's team is hosed down. Now, I am exposed to his engineers coming on the board, but he will have to bring them on over here, this side of the board, and they'll be stuck over here for the rest of the game if he does that. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Partisan's next, and the lieutenant's going to hop out of the truck and spray up at this mortar spotter here, try and shut down that pesky mortar group. Now he's hitting on 3s because no small target and he's point blank, but he isn't experienced here. He gets 1 hit, killing on a 4. No. The Partisan MG squad at the foot of the hill see the artillery positions above them just erupt in a hail of mortar shells. So they're going to try and pound that position over here. Now we're ranging in on these GIs, and yes, we are going to be in range of that mortar next time that we shoot, but for now it's against the GIs, and they're about 34 inches away. It's going to be 6 shots on 4s. Oh, it's not a great burst. We missed with everything.
Yes.
Final American mortar. It's going to be a medium shell firing over the valley and into the howitzer on this hill. He's killed 2 of the howitzers. Can he make it a hat-trick in the first turn? Needing a lucky 6.
Come on. Get it.
Oh, no, thankfully not. 2's all he gets this round. But gosh, that mortar barrage, I can just see him killing a unit a turn easily. GI squad defending the mortar platoon decides to push up into the entrance of the bombed out hotel, and they're going to spray their rifles across at the Vickers medium machine gun team. Now before he can open fire, I get to activate one of my Partisan bombs. The road's got a artillery shell buried in it with a tripwire. Let's see if it goes off. Yes! Oh my gosh, that's the first time in a battle report that's gone off. Okay, right, so that's a 4-inch template there, bro. Now, I've never had one of these bombs go off in like 6. It's got to be 6 or 7 games with my new Partisans now. Yeah, just people like starting at first, like Will and JP and Sam, they were like hesitant around the bombs, and then they realised nothing ever happened, so now they just brazenly ignore them. Well, as soon as you take your eye off the game, man, someone's going to trip a wire. So that's going to be 7 killed. There, and it's going to be D6 pins. Now you get to keep your NCO because there's no exceptional damage. There's 4 pins.
Okay, so do we run?
And you're doing 5 or less. And no, and that is just wow. So that's the GI squad advance into the village. It's rigged to blow. And the mortar team see a massive cloud of smoke and dust, clods of earth and cobblestones rain down on the heavy weapons platoon. Final Partisan MG squad. Now I'm risking being shot by a mortar here and spraying across into the GIs here. Now, I was thinking, oh, they're down, I'll just roll it off camera. And then I rolled the dice and realised, oh, of course, I'm hitting on 4s and such. So Sam's got 3 2-up saves down here. I got 3 wounds in total from the burst.
Sounds like a wasted shot.
And he takes another casualty. So you can crack that 2-up
You can.
down in hard cover with sustained fire. Next up, we've got the M16 Meat Chopper advancing on first wave. Now, this guy's not changed. He's still got 12 dice. He's in fact got an increase because he has 24 if he's shooting at a plane. Now, he's spraying across at these cav that I've previously run on into soft cover. Maybe a little bit of a mistake. So he's 12 shots hit on 5s because he's moved. That's it.
Let's give it a try. Still not a great roll.
I think it's solid enough. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then killing because of your pen value of 1. Killing on 3s.
Go on, lads.
And he gets 4. And then this is where we're departing from the rules
So
specifically as written. It's just with pen weapons, not with small arms. But this should be a 6-up cover save instead of 5s. And they all die. Now, I'm not sure if that seems OP to you. If the HE just taking away the cover, it also helped Sam just slam apart these howitzers. And we have seen other units that have gone down in hard cover, such as the GIs, take casualties regardless, still getting a couple of 1s here and there from volume of fire. So let us know what you think. Will pen affect? A lot of people have said they think it will in the comments. That's why we've trying it out in this game.
I feel like it would.
I feel like it would. It feels right.
But
yes, we're taking casualties, but
Our list are bigger though.
yeah, I think it's right. It feels right. I think pen will do something to cover. We'll have to find out when the HE rules drop in a couple of weeks. Greyhound on next. Now, interesting moment here. We've found over the last couple of games that you're very much encouraged to fire the main guns now, and that's even the case with this light anti-tank gun. He's going to fire the 1-inch template over at this MG team, just trying to hit them with a little HE and dig them out of their firing position. And then he's firing his HMG over at the partisans here.
Because HMGs haven't changed for the Yanks, but
yeah, it's only 3 shots, so just still 3. Okay, so 3 shots with the HMG.
so this is 5.
It's just moved 5s.
1 hit.
1 hit.
And then, was it get one? No.
No. Okay, because I'm veteran.
Yep.
And that's then it's
The light anti-tank gun.
light anti-tank gun.
5s again.
No, misses. A partisan car speeds on from reserves, and the first of 2 bazooka teams inside this little rocket bus clamber out and up on top of this rocky outcrop.
This is gonna hurt.
They're going to fire a shot, needing a 5, into the M16 Meat Chopper. Come on, lads. What is it, Sam? It's gone under the bridge.
1.
A 1, no. Americans have had a couple of dice. Now the partisans are hopping out their next bazooka team onto this rocky outcrop. I absolutely love this. This is like a moment. It's so great. And we're going to fire another shot, needing a 5 at that M16 Meat Chopper. Okay, come on, lad. Yes. Oh, it's another 1. But we'll get you. We'll get you. I got 4 of these guys. Sam's decided he's bringing the engineers on this left flank where the partisans have struck into his lines already. He's hopped out an engineer squad from his truck, and he's going to be putting flamethrower and rifles
Yep.
straight into me. And he doesn't care about moving with his
So
rifles.
the rifles are on 2s.
2s
And
and
the
the
flamethrowers on 3s.
flamethrowers 3s. Okay, these new shooting rules is easy to hit.
Alright, let's go for some rifles. All hit. Didn't
Nice.
work.
1 kill with a rifle.
Go on, flamethrower. Yep.
I guess that hit. You doing the pins first?
Yep, do pins first.
DQ plus 1, 2 pins, puts me up to 3.
And then D6 hits, isn't it?
3 hits. Pens plus 3.
3.
Is it? Yep. Yeah, go for it. And 3 kills. Okay, so it's not enough to force a leadership check there, but it is enough to. I will keep the flamethrower check just as normal. So do they run away? 3 pins. You need a 7. We're okay. So they've survived the first burst of engineers.
And some saves for you on your guys as well. So
I don't have any cover saves, do I'm not in cover, I'm not down, so it's just style. Just
Fair enough.
just straight up
I went to
second edition style. I'm stood in the open. That's kind of showing right there what Warlord want to achieve, which is they want to make it so if you're stationary in cover, like you're hitting easy and you're not taking much shots if you've got a firing position. If you advance out into the open, you all of a sudden go from quite survivable to very vulnerable there. Another civilian car races up the right side of the riverbank. This time, a bazooka team disembarks onto the top of the ravine, and we're going to fire another shot into that meat chopper. Come on now. It's 2, we miss again. It's our 4th and final chance. Another bazooka shot into that meat chopper. Using Benny's dice from Denmark here. Come on, Benny, no, don't let me down. Using a 4 up here, a 5 even. It's a 1.
Yes.
4 shots fired.
He lives.
4 rockets streak down from the ridgeline, and 4 rockets miss. We've got a cool moment here. GI bazooka for the Americans. Advances on it. It's going to fire up at the bazooka team. Counter sniping. It only needs a 5 to hit. It's moved.
Come on.
Ah, no, he misses. These bazooka rockets, not not good
beautiful,
quality. To wrap up the turn, another truck loaded to the gills with partisans runs up the board with the contents inside going down. And that brings us to the end of turn 1. It's been a hefty turn, but we've also taken a couple of casualties on each side. As we saw the American mortar just slamming into the hilltop. That must have been, they must have got those coordinates already programmed in. And yeah, so 2 light howitzers wiped out on the partisan side. However, an epic moment with the GIs triggering a bomb buried in the road and wiping out an entire squad. Another squad of GIs down, and another squad been hammered up somewhat and taking 3 casualties. What was your second dice that you lost?
I've lost a machine gun team.
Oh, and you lost the machine gun team over here, didn't you? From the initial push from the partisans. We lost 4 out of 10 in return. So we're taking some casualties for that initial attack. And Sam has another squad of GIs down in here. He didn't want to hop out and risk getting countered or anything like that. So he thought he'll keep that.
These are batch engineers. These guys are good.
Yes, it's 6 engineers with a flamethrower in that truck. So he's still got an ace up his sleeve. And one thing we didn't show on camera was the flamethrower in the first squad of engineers.
It ran out of fuel.
Yeah, it ran out of fuel. He got a 1. So he did unleash into these guys, but they didn't run away. And he's empty.
Just a guy carrying a tube at this point.
So all in all, the other final thing was, of course, partisans, 4 bazookas, needing 5 to hit, unleashing into this M16. You would have thought he'd take at least 1, but he lives, he's okay. So we need to start reloading rapid, and we'll have to see what the mortars can do. Most of them having to target because they got their first kill straight away. This machine gun going to be hit on a 5 from the mortar targeting him. So it's a lot of action. It's very interesting. First dice of the turn, and the American truck with another engineer squad drives rapidly behind the ruins, so he can't be shot by any howitzers or anything like that. Second dice is partisan. Now I'm going to get back to work on this M16. 5th time lucky, as they say. We're going to just start and carry on down the line. So first bazooka shot, 4. Come on. Yes, we get it. Okay, so pen of 5 and a bazooka, is it?
Yeah. So,
okay, armor 7.
yeah.
What do we get?
5.
5. Is that
3.
10? That's double pen.
You gotta get it.
Come on, lads.
He's got
Yes, double 6. He lights up. They're ranging in. Just ranging in. It's fine. Like a 5th one finds the map. Next up, a partisan bazooka team scrambles along the rocky outcrop, and he's gonna get within range of this greyhound and pop a shot down. Are you gonna wreck it?
Ooh.
We're just keeping it coming, chasing these vehicles with the bazooka. So he did recce with the greyhound. We measured up because I could still see him, but I was out of 24-inch range. So the next bazooka's going to try and pop a shot at this truck full of engineers. Come on, lads. Needing a 5 now. Yes, that's it. It's soft skin, baby.
Basically,
Come on. Yes, that's a double.
Yep, sure is. This is gonna
Being able to take 3 bazookas or Panzer. I can't wait to try the Germans with Panzer Schreck spam.
kids with Faust.
And well, yeah, and Faust, just rockets all the way. That's a double knocked out.
It is.
Okay, hits on the squad inside. It's just 2.
Okay.
Killing on 5s.
They're dead.
Dead.
If pen counts, they're dead.
No, it doesn't. It's just straight up, but it doesn't matter anyway.
No, so they get saves.
No saves, no cover
so
in
no
there.
cover.
With the engineer squad scrambling towards this alleyway, there's actually an explosive hidden in there. Can it go off on a 6-er? Come on, lad, another 6. No, so that one's a dud. He's safe. Okay, we've got an interesting moment here for you guys. And this is legit the rules for version 3 shooting phase. We've advanced into this cover with our guerrilla fighters, and they've got 2 pins, but I passed the auto check. Now I'm shooting into these GIs here. Now I've got 2 pins, but it's only a -1. I'm advanced, doesn't matter. I don't care about moving and shooting. So and they're in point blank. So it's going to be 3s with 2 pins. So veteran infantry,
They do have a place.
they can with SMGs, they can actually just like grind through close range, just spraying out. That's it. That's fascinating. Okay, so I've got 12 shots, needing 3s. That was a drop dice. Sorry about that. Okay, that's cocked.
That's a lot of 3s.
Oh, there's a fair few 2s and 1s. I don't think it's too bad. Okay, and then needing 5s here.
Yep.
You're not going down?
Then they're
For a
fine.
5-up?
Not on cover.
We'll get a 5-up cover save.
You've got stuff in there to come on. Yeah, I'll go down.
We'll go down. Okay, so you'll get a 5-up cover save after this. Oh, it's a good job. It's a blooming good job, because that's 5 wounds. Now he's hit the deck. He gets a 5-up cover save from this. Very interesting activation in terms of the rules, this one.
5 for 5.
No, he gets a stellar roll in return. And only loses 2 there.
I'll say that.
American GI squad advanced into the fuel tank and sprays rifles into the truck with the guerrilla fighters in it. Now, we didn't bother filming it, but he got a load of hits because he was hitting on 4s because he didn't care about moving and shooting. And then he got 3 6s, so he's got to roll to, that's his pen, so he's got to roll on the damage chart now 3 times.
Okay.
Oh, he's excited.
Oh.
So it's double fire.
And
It's
immobilized.
6 pins, basically.
But everyone's on fire. This is perfect.
Immobilized. No, it's 4 pins. An extra pin for each result. Okay, so I need a 5 here on the truck because he's a regular old truck. Oh, we get a 6. The truck's going to flee off. Squad inside. They're going to disembark. No, you get to roll on all of them, don't you?
Yes.
You need to roll d6.
Yep. So 3.
3.
3 take hits. They're still bets, aren't they?
Yeah.
5s. Nothing.
Okay, so 10 guys hop out and disembark. Curses, just before I was going to get you. Guerrilla fighters clamber out of their burning truck, fortunately unharmed, but will the officer in there die? D6 hits on him.
4.
He's got 4. He's inexperienced, I'm afraid to tell you. I know, yeah, so so they managed to clamber out, but the officer is the last man off. What an honourable leader, but gets him killed.
Experienced guy if we didn't get off this time.
Yeah. Next up, medium howitzer is going to start pounding shots into these GIs who shot at the truck, give them some cover. It misses.
Yeah.
Machine gun next to him on the hill is going to fire at the same target. Needing 4s. It's a healthy burst. And then needing 4s. These guys are rags, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
4 wounds, but you get a 4-up cover save. You're in hard cover.
4-ups. 2.
We're both
Okay.
rolling hot, so only 2 casualties there.
1.
3 left. Time for those American mortar pits to start a singing. It's a 5 on an MG, misses. Next up, it's another American mortar shooting at a howitzer on a 5.
No.
It's another miss. GI squad advance and fire shots across the river into the machine gun team on the opposite bank here. Now, these Americans is crazy. He's in on 4s. 6 shots here.
In on 4s, so 7 shots even.
There's no small team.
Oh,
It's only 2.
that's not good.
4s to wound.
Come on. What
Yes, some wound.
That's terrible. So you would be on a 5 up cover save.
And I failed my cover save on Americans are going for a lucky 6 mortar hit on this Vickers machine gun team here.
Go for it.
That's a 5, it's close. Whistles in. With mortar shots screaming all around them, the Vickers MMG team cranks rounds back into the mortar positions. They can just see this guy in the hard cover here. 6 shots, needing 4s. Not moved, I'm not pinned, not inexperienced. It's only 1 hit. And no kills, but you do take a pin. MG team's going to shoot back at those GIs now. He's passed his order check already. It's going to be 4s to hit. He's not moving. He's no pins anymore. Oh, it's a stellar roll. Blooming it. These MGs are just churning it out. Okay, killing on 4s, and then you've got a 5 up cover save. It's 3 kills, 5 up cover save.
The era of the machine gun begins.
Yeah, I'm loving it. So good. He passes 1, 2, chopped down as they advance towards that machine gun. It's about right, I think that. It's nice. Okay, it's time for counter bazooka fire. We're going to shoot apart our remaining 4th partisan bazooka across into the US bazooka here. Needing a 4.
Yep.
A small team, anything like that. Oh, it's cocked dice.
Yeah.
American bazooka now, and he's going to switch target, launch a rocket at these cav. I'm liking how rocket launchers are, you know,
Just
good for shooting now. They're just good for shooting anything.
So 4 up on a horse.
Oh, he's going on the dice tray. He gets a horse. And he kills one. Final US mortar. Now, I advanced up to create a little sort of machine gun position, looking into the village and at Sam's mortar positions. He's going to try and pop a shot at one of those MGs now.
Yes. You're in position, so why not?
Yeah, why not?
Come on.
No. You join us at the end of turn 2. And one exciting turn. It's definitely action straight from the start with the new shooting rules. No sort of cagely manoeuvring around, slinging a couple of pins out in the first turns anymore. It's just get ready, get set, go. And I think that's great. That's really, really fun. Now, in terms of what's happened in the big picture, the GIs have really had the pressure put on them. We've pushed the cavalry up. We've taken some casualties for our trouble, but these GIs are now on 2 pins and just 3 men remaining. As we saw, the other engineer squad, 4 men with a pin, and this engineer squad, 4 men with a pin. My inexperienced officer dashed forward and shot his inexperienced officer. I'm danger close in the open to him. If I can escape, that would be great. And we are heavily pinned though, as mentioned, with 1 guerrilla squad on 2 pins and 1 squad, despite taking no casualties from the burning truck, being on 4 pins. And we've got a lot of 2-man, just very, very vulnerable small teams right in the face of some of Sam's GI squads. And even though they're taking a couple of wounds, they can easily just sling out enough to kill 2 infantry. So I've put the pressure on him and I've racked up some kills. Now can he push back at the sort of exposed fire teams of the partisans going into turn 3? It's very, very interesting game. Very interesting indeed. The engineer squad that's still got a working flamethrower advances into this building here, point blank. It's going to be a gnarly firefight between them and the guerrilla fighters already in there. He's firing his flamethrower first, needing a 3. Move but point blank. Gets the hit. How many pins? I'm already on 2. It's another 4.
That's good.
Okay, so I'm on 6 pins. That's not a good start. We'll sort that in a sec. 6 pins.
5 hits, sorry.
5 hits.
5 hits. And then, so that means 2? Yes. But you will get a 6 up on covers.
No, won't.
There we go. So that's 5 gone.
Okay, so that's 5, and then we're presuming that, because we've seen in the intelligence briefing from Warlord that some weapons ignore cover. flamethrowers currently do that, so we're going to presume that's the same in 3rd edition. So that's going to be just 5 guys straight up wiped out. You get used to that cover save pretty quick, and when it's not there, it feels brutal. So I've got, what, 1 guy left?
Still got some shooting left.
You've got a couple of rifles as well,
So
yeah.
hit on 2s. Hits.
Nice.
Need them 5s though. 1. Will be enough.
Okay, could kill him. I do get a cover save from this, and I make it. Do I run away from the flamer anyway? I would in his position.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, flamethrowers, potentially even more nasty, and also American rifles. If they advance into point blank, they're hitting on 2s. They don't care about the moving and shooting penalty currently. We'll see if national rules change. These GIs get the jump on my inexperienced officer. I'm hitting the deck, going down. So it's 4 shots on 2s from his rifles. He has 3 and he's killing on 3s.
Come on, get him.
2, 2, and then
2
I've
saves.
got a 5 up cover save. Could do it here. No, very much not. He just lies on the ground and they execute him. Another American dice. This time it's a mortar firing at a howitzer needing a 4. He gets it. Okay, it's going to be 3 guys. 3 hits on the howitzer here.
You get him. Oh. 2.
Yeah, that's 3 wounds.
But you do get a colour? Soft colour?
No, I don't, because I'm not down. I would have done. So he's dead. Cavalry pass a charge order and run into the GIs that haven't activated yet. We're all regulars here. It's 6 versus 3, but I have Tough Fighter going at the same time. Okay, so I'll roll first. And I've got...
Squad wipe.
Oh, they're just wiped out.
Yeah.
Now you do get to fight back because I've charged through terrain.
Killed.
2? Okay, so I lose 2. Squad wiped. Consolidation. Oh, how those mortar shots come round fast. It's a 5 up on this machine gun team here. That's a miss, thankfully. In response, this Vickers machine gun team is going to continue hammering rounds just into the ruined village. Needing 5s. Needing 4s, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And then killing on 4s. Now we've got 2. We've got 2 5 up cover saves.
4 up cover from hard.
Oh yeah, you're in hard cover.
Makes it.
No, he makes some bags. The MG on the right flank, the last remaining hilltop position for the partisans. He's going to shoot across into the GIs that just captured the ruined filling station. Oh, that's a barrage of accurate fire from the MG. And then killing on 5s, right?
Yep.
Since you're team with the flamethrower. That's 1 kill. You get a 4 up cover. Yes, you're okay. You need to fuel on him whilst we're here.
Oh, yes.
Forgot about that.
He's
okay. Second machine gun team's going to follow suit. 6 shots here. Come on. We've got 4 hits.
Okay, decent. 4 to kill.
4's to kill. And we've got the 1.
Got the 1. Okay, 4 up cover save. Loves it. We're
just unleashing a battery of machine gun fire here. It's another medium machine gun shooting into that ruin. This time across the river. It's 3 hits. Come on, we need some wounds. We only get 1 again.
4 up.
He fails his cover save this time. One of the crew dead. Bazooka firing down into these GIs. Needing a 4 here. Yes, we've got the hit. Needing a 2.
Yep.
And he's dead.
1 dead.
Second bazooka team on the ridge line is going to follow suit. Missing on a 3.
Needed that.
Third bazooka into the GIs. That's another miss. American bazooka is going to fire at the final partisan bazooka that hasn't activated yet.
So 4 up.
Oh, it misses. GIs pass an order check, scramble up the ridge line, and they're going to shoot across at this bazooka team here. 4 shots on 5s.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Come on.
2 wounds.
So do cover.
2 5 up cover saves. Come on, lads. Oh, he puts them. US mortar onto the Vickers team, needing a 5 up. That's what he gets. US officer dashes backwards across the road, hops this wall, and screams at this mortar team to get firing. He needs to pass an order check on a 7. He makes it.
Yes.
Needing 4 up on my final hilltop position. Oh, he misses, thankfully. Greyhound advances up to the edge of the road, turns his turret and he's going to shoot into the back of these cavalry as they dash across the bridge towards the mortar. Light cannon on a 5.
Yeah,
I get
so I'm going
it.
to go right there to get 2 of them.
Okay.
So it's -1, so freeze. Yep.
Okay, no cover.
And then the HMG is hitting on 5s again. Ooh, 1 hit.
1 hit.
Pen -1 again, you got 3.
So it kills 2. With 3 of the cavalry hosed down as they cross the bridge. I've got to take a run order there. I'm okay. Join us at the end of turn 3. Guerrilla fighters managed to rally and clear all of their pins. This truck's just hidden behind here. I've got lorries and the other car just pulling back to safety away from the American forces. The American mortars continue to pound the partisan lines relentlessly. We're down to 1 remaining machine gun on this hill here, with all 3 howitzers knocked out. Fantastic. We do have a couple more machine guns here on the edge of the village, just shooting across into it, pounding these mortars, but so far unable to stop the deadly incoming fire. And so, yeah, machine guns still all cooking. We've still got 2 on this side. This guy's being hit on a 3 this turn, so I'm going to have to get him moving. But yeah, machine gun's doing very well, but not, they're getting the pins out, not that many kills this turn. In other news, on this flank, in terms of the close range firefight, Sam's managed to...
It's even-ish.
Even-ish. We've got the same number of veterans. Sam's still got a flamethrower with fuel in it. I've got 1 big squad of 10 veterans versus 2 squads of 4 veteran engineers. The Cav, of course, started dashing over here to threaten, finally start cleaning up these mortars. But the Greyhound, I wasn't expecting it. He shot them in the back and cleared them down to just 3 men. So they're not much of a threat anymore. And these GIs in the centre continue to bravely push forward, fighting over the ridgeline, being hammered non-stop by rocket fire, but fortunately only taking 1 casualty this turn and killing off 1 of the bazooka squads. Now, the Americans have taken casualties, it is true, but they are currently have a comfortable lead on the partisans. So we're going into the second half of the game now. The partisans, you know, if he gets this veteran squad, this guerrilla squad with that flamethrower, I'm in serious trouble because I only really have another machine gun on this flank. At the start of the turn I was doing well, and now I probably should turn the cavalry the other way. Centre of the board I control, but I need to start picking up more dice. And he's got all these mortars with spotters just safely squirreled away in the ruined village. So it's looking good for the Americans, but now the partisans are pushing back on them. We'll have to see. We'll just have to see. First dice goes to the Americans. They push the engineer squad up through the ruined filling station, and they're going to light up these guerrillas. It's exactly what I didn't want to happen. So rifles on 2s.
Yep, rifles first. Okay.
So yes, 1 rifle hit.
Did you kill? No.
No kill.
That's a shame. Right,
It's the
flamethrower on 3.
flamethrower now. And he gets a hit on a 6.
So how many pins is it? 5.
No,
D3 plus.
so 4.
Yeah. So, flamethrower check.
Flamethrower check. We've got an officer nearby and they are veterans. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Just fine,
With
so
because of the officer.
Yeah, just-
I'm so glad I've just been sprinting him. Phew,
so how many
okay.
hits?
How many hits? 5.
Okay.
Okay.
So we could do damage the other way.
Yeah, you're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way now.
So 2s. Top dice. Yeah, so 4.
4 dead. Not enough to force a runaway check there. It's a decent amount of casualties, but I'll lose 2 sacrificial rifles, 2 SMGs, and we're ready to rock and roll. Going for this mortar's order check on an 8. Oh, yes, he goes down. Thank God. Oh,
First down again.
Partisans get the next dice. I'm going for a run order on these guerrilla fighters before they take any more hits. Now, it's tempting to advance right up to point blank and shoot him with my SMGs. I'd be hitting on 2s, but he'd have a 4 up cover save. I want to get this job done. We pass the order check. It's going to be a gritty hand-to-hand combat here with 6 veteran guerrilla fighters versus 4 veteran engineers. I've got tough fighter on everyone, and he hasn't got any tough fighter, but will it matter? Okay, needing fights. I'll roll first. We are striking at the same time. I've got 2 kills. 3, yeah. And then I get 3
Tough fighters.
3 tough fighters. No more.
3. So it'll be 3. I get
Oh, he
4.
wiped the squad with 4 5-ups out of 4. That's crazy,
I've got
man.
1 guy left.
That's crazy.
Do I
Okay.
have to do a last man standing check?
No.
Oh, nice.
The ceaseless firing from these mortars is killing me. He's hitting my Vickers machine gun team on a 4-up this time. Lobbing a shot
Come
over
on.
the wind.
It
He gets
hits.
a hit, of course he
So
does.
that'll be 3 guys.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice. It's 3 dead.
3 dead, no cover save.
You're a hard cover, so you
I am, yeah.
6 ups.
6 ups, come on.
Ooh.
Oh, we saved 2.
Wow.
Okay, just 1 dice, D3 pins.
Oh, that's the wrong dice.
Oh, he's so shocked he's rolling it up. Just 1 pin and 1 casualty, I'll take it. The partisan cavalry leap down from the bridge. They're going to attack the American bazooka team here. I haven't learned my lesson. I know Sam's just going to roll a load of kills here. But I am striking first this time at least. We have got him.
Yeah, he's done. Just
Yeah, and he doesn't get a roll back. Sweet. GIs advance up the ridgeline, passing their order check. They're shooting point blank into one of these rocket teams' 3s because they've got a pin. 4 shots, including the bar.
So
That's only
1
1
hit.
hit.
That's rough. Anything? No.
Nothing. I mean, they've been absolutely hammered. They're all bleeding from shrapnel wounds.
Oh.
The engineer squad without a flamer, I mean, the other engineer squad just is a flamer now.
Yep.
But they advance into the ruin as well. They've well and truly captured the ruined filling station now. And they're going to shoot up onto my bazooka team. Now, I've decided to go down here. Can't risk it.
Okay.
Forced to hit, because he's a damn GI.
For 2
2
hits.
hits.
Take it then. Ooh.
Forced to kill.
Pause. 2
And I've
kills.
gone down to his 3-up save and cover. I passed
Works
both.
out.
I have been periodically repositioning machine guns just to avoid the mortar fire. I've got 1 machine gun team up here, for example, right now. But I'm going to have to sit tight, risk a 5-up with the machine gun team down here on the riverbank to shoot up into these GIs because they're just they're too danger close. What's a hit here?
Oh, good shooting.
Oh, it's good shooting. Okay, and then forced to kill. We really need these guys dead.
1,
We've got
2.
2. And he's got 2 5-up cover saves. No, he fails both. Sweet,
Ooh,
that's
last
2
man
dead.
standing.
Last man. 2 pins. He passes the pin, but he's on his own. Greyhound just keeps skulking around. He doesn't like all these rockets that have been flying about. He's going to keep hammering down the road into the cavalry. He's got them down to a soft cover save. They were going to be having hard cover from that burning truck. 5s to hit with HMG first, is it?
Yep. 1 hit.
1 hit on the HMG.
Take it. Wounds.
Okay.
So you
Cover save of a 5-up.
so 6 ups is piercing.
Oh yeah, that's our house rule. Curses. I don't know how I feel about that. I think
And
it's
then
about
my
right.
30 hits. I'm just going to put it there between 2.
Okay, yes.
Wounds both.
Okay, have you killed the squad then?
No, you still got a couple, so you still got 2 6 ups. So 1 inch.
No, so the cav are wiped out by the pesky greyhound.
Okay, armored cars are good. I'm just light AT guns.
The machine gun team were going to be repositioning this turn, considering they were about to be hit on a 3-up by a mortar. But it's all gone quiet for a second. The mortar team have gone down, they're arguing after all that machine gun fire last turn. So we're going to fire into this building here, try and kill off that single flamethrower engineer. It's going to be 6 shots. And we'll go over to the tray. It's a good burst of 3. No small team anymore. And then just needing a 5 here. Oh, nothing but a pin. Mortar coming in onto the riverbank MG, needing a 5 now. No, thankfully he misses. 1 bazooka team had to hit the deck from incoming fire. The next one's going to shoot back into this GI squad at point blank range. It's a 2. Come on now, rockets. Yes, we get the hit.
Get him.
And we get the kill.
Yeah, no cover save against that.
Heavy mortar crew don't need the spotter for this shot. They can see straight onto this ridge
So
line
for this guy
to
here.
shoot at this bazooka team here.
You never know.
Lucky six? No.
Could have got both.
End of turn 4. We've had a couple of decisive moments. Engineers heroically defending the building with their, the ruin filling station with their entrenching tools against overwhelming odds and fighting off and killing off the second big guerrilla squad there. So that essentially meant that the partisan attack on this side of the river was over, with the officer running back into the waiting car, ready to escape. We've got some other trucks just hidden away, just well out of sight of greyhounds and anything like that. We had to go down, we were a little suppressed over here, but managed to win out on the firefight in the end, also killing off any chance of a GI assault on this flank here.
All the GIs are gone.
The problem is that he's still got a couple more turns to pound me with all 4 mortars. I have got some machine guns that I can see him, but I've also had to move with a couple. And yeah, he's got a couple of shots ranging in quite accurately now as well. He did fail some order checks, so it's difficult. I've not really got the force to push back on him anymore. If he gets too close with this greyhound, I'll easily knock it out. So it's just going to be a little bit of a cat and mouse end to the game, I predict. We'll find out who wins. First dice, turn 5, and he's got a mortar zeroed in on the Vickers team. They went down last turn, failed their order check to get out of there.
Let's see what they do. Did we hit? We hit.
Hits on a 2, of course. I'm going down, of course.
Of course.
So it's just 1 wound.
Kills, and then it's D3 pins. So on to 4 pins. Take a check.
Okay, I do get a cover save against that kill.
Yes, you do.
Because it's hard cover down, which would be a 2 up. And it's a medium
4
mortar, so it's a 4 up cover save. Come on.
Oh.
Yes. I tell you what, we're developing some interesting version 3 tactics on the fly here. He's hammering me with mortars. I've got those machine gun positions, and I'm sort of repositioning a couple and firing back with a couple and just kind of trying to keep it organic. So it's 6 shots onto this mortar team here, trying to stop him shooting, because he's going to hit me on a 3 up. So 1 hit. That's not what we needed. We do get a kill. Do we get the 4 up cover save?
Yep. No, so I'm down to 1 man
down
left.
Down to 1 man left. We're getting there.
Did we run? Officers nearby? Yes, we're fine.
Okay, we're trying something interesting here. We've advanced forward with this bazooka. I'm going to shoot a rocket into the remaining mortar crew over here. Now, Sam's not going to go down because the pen value is so high, and we're saying that ignores cover. And that kind of feels right. We've played 4 turns like that. Next battle report, we're going to play it just pure legit, you know, the pen value of weapons doesn't affect cover. And we'll compare the difference. But if we're right, that does kind of feel good that, you know, rockets, they're not just for anti-vehicle use. You can dig out...
Bunker blasting.
Yeah, bunker blasting as well, which is cool.
So I'm not going to go down, it won't save me.
Yeah, it won't save you. In the 5, no.
Hey.
A lot of waffle for nothing. Engineers aren't just going to sit tight in that ruin. They're pushing forward and spraying up at this bazooka team on the ridge line. I'm going to have to go down to stay alive.
Alright, 4 shots. Hitting on 4s. That's 2
hits, killing on 4s.
Come on, anything. 1 hit.
And then 3 up cover save down in soft cover. Pass it. Mortar shell coming in on this machine gun team here, needing a 4.
Yes!
Oh, he gets him, curses. And there's only 2 crew left there.
Cheers. He gets them both.
He gets them both and wipes out another machine gun team. Second bazooka team advancing across the ridge line to shoot again into this mortar team here. That also resets the clock on them because they have been targeted by a mortar previously. Okay, needing a 5. Yes! Okay, so it's a 2. And we do him.
He's gone.
Now, I have saved myself from mortar fire, but sadly I haven't managed to get this officer car out of the way in time. He's forced this bazooka down. I've fired the other 2 bazookas. Oh no, this greyhound, he could take 2 dice now. What are you firing? HMG and cannon?
Yes.
Okay.
So cannon.
He misses for once, nice.
It's a shame. 5 ups. One hit.
One
We've
hit.
got 5. 5 or 6. No.
Yes, it's just a flipping pen.
Ugh.
A pin. This machine gun team have grit their teeth through thick and thin. The mortar team that was firing at them is dead now, so they're gonna lock another belt of ammo into that machine gun and hammer into these engineers here. 6 shots on 4s. You can't go down. You need a really good burst of luck here. Okay, it's only 2 hits. That's not a good start. Come on, 5s.
1.
1, nice. And then he's got
4 up. Loves it.
4 up cover save, curses. American Heavy Mortar's been pounding away all game. It's going to lob another shot into the encroaching bazooka teams. Needing a 6 again.
That's 6.
No, phew. You join us at the end of turn 5. Finished up with the Americans just hopping a couple of officers and shooting up, but getting no hits with those inexperienced officers firing their SMGs at the bazooka teams. All in all, the Americans are winning, but only by 2 dice now. So we're clinging on. We could definitely get a draw in the bag, potentially even win with a little bit of luck. We've pushed them back essentially to just the mortars defended by a couple of officers now. We've repositioned a lot of our MGs. We've freed up a lot of our other MGs. So if we can just hammer relentlessly into the village, just pound it with rocket and machine gun fire, hopefully we'll pick up a couple of casualties, pick up a couple of dice in doing so. We do have the Greyhound to worry about, and 4 engineers and another flamethrower, but I think he's basically snuck behind this ruined truck to stay safe, because I was going to pick him off with my machine gun earlier. So, you know, it is what it is. I need to pick up at least 1 dice to get a draw whilst not losing any. Sounds simple, but is it easier said than done? Let's get into turn 6. Kicking off turn 6, we have the American Greyhound. Tokyo drifts round and it gets into point blank range to shoot up my remaining MG team. Pounding into them at point blank range. It's a 3 up for the light cannon and for the heavy machine gun also.
3 up for the cannon? No.
Yes,
Machine gun. Ooh. Oh, 2 hits.
2 hits with the heavy machine gun.
So you need them freeze.
He's got 2 kills. Now I am in soft cover there. 6 ups here.
Oh,
Yes, we passed 1. We only lose 1. Nice. That 5 up soft cover. It feels right that one. Yeah,
it does.
Just my MG team that bravely repositioned on the ruins of the old artillery position on the hilltop. It's going to spray down into one of the American GIs. Oh, it's a healthy burst. 3 hits.
Which one's hitting? This is the officer.
Yeah.
Did them freeze?
Nothing. Oh, nothing.
Yes.
Oh, curses. Another mortar is going to scream in onto this Vickers team that's been zeroed in on. I'm just going to go down. I reckon I can sit tight.
So it hits again?
Yes, I hit.
So there's only one dice. It gets the kill. Do you get the save?
Yeah, so I just need to... it's a 4 up.
Oh no, yeah, 4 up.
No, so I lose 1.
That's an extra...
An extra 2 pins. So now they're going to be taking...
They're on 4.
Yeah, down 4. There they run. Driven off, not killed, but he decides it's time to pull back from this position. It's getting too hot. Engineer squad without the flamethrower advances through the ruins of the filling station. They're shooting up into who? Bazooka team?
Bazooka team. Do you want to go down?
I'm going to have to.
Okay. That's what I wanted. So, no hits.
Okay.
Perfect.
Bazooka team on the ridge line are going to turn around and shoot across at the Greyhound here. That 24-inch range without a penalty means that it's a 4 to hit. We'll have a couple save. You get the hit.
It's
No penalty for over half range is great for bazookas.
So 2 up.
2 up.
To get a glance. There's the pen.
There's a pen. 3 plus 5, 8. Yeah. He's knocked out. The Greyhound, amazing. Cover save. No, he doesn't. It's only soft.
I couldn't aim at a bazooka. If we're playing it that way, it'll pen through cover.
Oh yeah, it would do. Yeah,
so he's gone.
cover. So maybe that's not the case. Who knows? Who knows? We're just guesstimating with that rule. All the small arms, every machine gun shot, every infantry squad everything like that, every mortar shot, oh well no, not the mortars. Everything that hasn't been HE is just the legit rules. The only thing we've guesstimated in this battle report is that the HE from the mortars and howitzers and the HMG takes away the cover save. So let us know what you think about that in the comment down below. We're going to do it the other way, as I've said, next battle report. But let us know what you're thinking, guys. Heavy mortar slinging a shot onto the ridgeline, needing a 5 up on that bazooka team. Oh no, he gets it.
So I'm going to template over both squads.
Yeah, you'll hit them both with the 3-inch template for sure.
So
Versus the other squad's going to have to go down.
that's fair. So first
So,
squad.
I didn't declare it. It's too late, man. Kills them.
Okay, so that's the first 2 shot gone. The other 2 haven't shot. Gone as well.
The heavy mortar just streaks
Boom,
in
boom.
and kills off. I've been holding this ridge line all game, shooting rockets down from it.
So I
been
started to think
great,
that maybe
but-
this isn't how it's supposed to work.
Without the cover save. Yeah, it's interesting. It goes back and forth at every activation. I'm like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Oh no, actually,
There's some nuances that haven't been released yet.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's a mortar.
Yeah, it's a heavy
That would have been no difference. There's just no cover save, which there isn't in second edition.
Yeah,
so that would have
true.
happened in second edition just the same.
That is true.
When you think about it like that. So there's no real difference there. You just, and I think so. That's why I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Along the short, but that's how you dig people out of heavy cover. But yeah, unfortunately, forgot to go down there, and 2 squads wiped out. I'm not catching up now. That's 3 dice killed, 3 dice to turn, and I haven't got 1 barrier. I just got a great hand. New target for one of the mortars. I lose track at this point.
Yeah.
I know the heavy's already fired. He's done his work for the turn.
Alright, so this is hit number 6. New fresh target. Go for it.
No, thankfully. Oh, interesting moment. This guy decided to try and run away from the machine gun shooting at him from last turn. And he's just got a FUBAR. So let's see if he shoots at the other officer. No, he doesn't. He's just going to run away. Machine gun team on the hill is going to switch target, shoot across the valley into these veteran engineers. If I can just get lucky now, kill 2 and force them to run away. Starts needing 4s. I've only got 2. This machine gun's not been hitting very accurately.
No,
Nothing. We've activated trucks, gone down with officers, so on and so forth. Now it is the final dice of the game. So it has come to this, brother. The partisan commander recognises the flamethrower guy is his friend, his brother, who emigrated to America before the start of the war.
Can he get the kill?
Now he needs this kill. I don't want to do this.
So we're on 5s. That's it.
Okay, so
Just because you're inexperienced.
yeah, I'm inexperienced. Don't care about moving over
No,
half range or anything
just
like
5s.
that. Just 5s.
That's the simple now.
We missed with both shots. You couldn't do it.
And that's the game.
And that's the game. Now what's the... Oh, GG, my friend.
GG.
Now
So-
what's the kill count?
10 dice lost to me and 14 to the partisans.
Okay, so the Parsons lose 14 dice. That's 14 kills for the Americans. And in return, only killed 10.
Yeah.
Nice. So even with a significant dice advantage there, the Americans just pounding away. Those mortars. I tell you what, in 3rd edition, regardless of what the penetration rolls are, with the rules the way they are as they stand, so obviously mortar rules might change,
Yeah.
but as they stand, blooming heck, it's worth taking spotters. So if you can just dig some mortars in, and you can defend those mortars and stop the opponent getting to them,
Yeah.
you can just hammer away, and there's going to be a lot of artillery positions, a lot of machine guns.
100% take me, like, regs over inexperienced horde of mortars. 100%.
Yeah, 4 spotters.
Just keep 4 safe and relentlessly shooting. Don't just swarm the board with them.
And yeah, you lost 1 mortar team,
1 mortar team, yeah.
and the other 3, and you killed a fair few units there, pinned some more out. Yeah, kept my machine guns repositioning. Dealt with the howitzers, no problem whatsoever. Absolutely brutal. We haven't had mortar spam on the channel yet for bolt action version 2.5.
It's good.
And it's good. 4 machine guns, good. I couldn't seem to get the dice. It was me. When the machine guns hit,
Yeah,
on average, they
you
did
got the
fine
dice.
and got a kill or 2. There was a couple of times, a fair few bursts where I just didn't roll the dice and I let the machine guns down. But I'm liking the new machine guns. Having the 4 machine gun positions, being able to sort of
I like them too.
Yeah, if they're still able to dash 12 inches like they can in second edition.
I would quite happily drop a squad for some more LMGs. See if I can squeeze in an extra 2.
Yeah, because at 50 points, but obviously we don't know what the points will be, anything like that. But having multiple machine guns, it's interesting being able to move them.
Yes.
That's one of the values of the machine guns over, say, like a heavier howitzer that you can't move without a tow, depending on how things change in that regard. Because I could keep a couple pounding away whilst a couple repositioned into better firing points. As my hilltops got smashed, machine guns could clamber bravely onto that hilltop. And I think that's interesting. You can have fixed positions, have really nice firing positions.
It's like a second wave for your fixed position.
Yeah, and another potential thing you could do with that many machine gun teams, and you can take loads, obviously. You could take 10 if you wanted. Is you could use them quite a skirmishy way. With my fins, I'm certainly going to try, because it's super cinematic, like a massive amount of machine guns, and just go pure machine guns, rifles, mortars, and bazookas. That's it. I think that's really nice. I think as we try out the minor factions, because they can't take all the toys, they can't get their tanks, they can't get their Shermans, their T-34s, their Tigers, their Panthers, all of that. Because they can't get those, they can, however, take just as many support teams as anyone else.
Yeah.
And it's way better now. Like being able to, like,
I'm quite looking forward to trying out the Free French.
Yeah, just all the minor factions. Like, because you can spam stuff that you can get. If that makes sense.
Taking lots of support squads and quote unquote exotic infantry, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Small squads of tough fighter, mounting men, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it really just opens up the playing field for absolutely any faction. Like, whatever you want to play, you can take a platoon and make it work. As you can see here, I had no tanks, I had no vehicles. I had 4 bazookas and they did fine. I had him running, knocked out the Greyhound, caught him out there. He had to take it. He did some damage to me, but I got him. Got the truck, got the M16. So, there's a lot of new dynamics, but it all pieces together and flows very, very nicely. Now we've got the shooting rules and the platoon rules all legit. And just absolutely thoroughly enjoying those new shooting rules. What did you think?
Talking about the terrain, that's the thing that's iffy for me, is the explosive damage.
Yeah.
Is that correct or is it not?
I mean,
in some ways it feels really correct, other ways it's like, ooh.
I think there's a change to it, but we've probably got the change wrong, and that's why it feels sometimes right and sometimes wrong. But we know there's going to be new HE rules out, because Warlord posted a poll to see what order we want those the next batch of 4 reveals in. So we'll find all of that out in good time. But for now, I think just in terms of the small arms, just looking at the small arms, just the MGs, just the rifles, the SMGs, I think hitting on a 4-up base, going to a 2-up, then having a cover save.
Oh, the hit feels great.
Yeah, you can hit well, but then you do get a 2-up cover if you do decide to go down. And a 4-up hard cover against small arms is nice. So even if you get like a burst of SMGs off, even if you're in hard cover, you'll still be okay. But if you catch someone in the open, just like they said in their intelligence briefing, if you catch someone in the open, they're probably going to get deleted. So it's very, very interesting. I've had a great time. Have you enjoyed?
I have enjoyed it.
This is your first time playing the new platoons. What do you think?
It's going to require everyone expanding their armies, which is fine. But people have 4 armies, so.
I mean, when you.
So instead of getting a new army, expand the current one.
Yeah, you just got to build crew. All those kneeling down and lying down guys that you might not have built from the original infantry sprues that you've got knocking about.
Any free infantry sprues.
You're just building guys up as infantry crew using your cumulative howitzers and machine guns. It doesn't matter for now. We're all in good time. We'll have 4 perfect. Historically accurate German howitzers and Finnish howitzers and all this and the other. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. A lot of units captured stuff. You were like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be building up all those spare bazookas that I've got.
Yes,
and that's the fact that that's it. Like, a lot of the weapons you can build, like light mortars and stuff.
Yeah, which
you've got them.
Yeah, you wouldn't touch them usually. So
you wouldn't touch them, but now you can just those like mortars you've got knocking about on those spare infantry sprues, those spare bazookas, all of those, they're free models, boys. If you've got a couple of guys, you can convert those up, and you're good to go.
If Warlord sends you that free sprue,
yeah,
you've got
a couple of free Warlord sprues knocking about. You're ready to go.
Like
So
every time I order something from Warlord, they send me 6 extra specialists.
yeah, that's it, exactly. Those free sprues are going to come in handy with all those spare special weapons. I'm going to have like 10 Piats. We're going to try 10 Piats. Just we've got there's so much ahead to try, so much fun. So with that being said, I haven't said it, so that reminds me, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a like, make sure you subscribe, because if you don't know already, we're doing a celebration week. Warlord Games are hooking us up with the rules with enough advance notice that we can get a couple of battle reports filmed up. So we're going to have 7 days of content for you guys back to back on release day. We're going to have V3 release week celebration. So make sure you've hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out, and it really helps the channel as well. And with all that being said, I hope you found this video interesting and entertaining. This has been the Schola Progenium. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.